Just starting out with your garage, don't have many tools? I'm gonna show you my 5 favorite tools that are most used here in my shop. Welcome back to the channel. Bubbas Fabrication here, where we motivate do-it-yourselfers to do it yourself. I wanted to share with you the top 5 tools that you need to have in your garage if you're just starting out. These are the essentials. We can expand on this over time, but these are the 5 tools that I think are the most important to start out with, especially if you're on some kind of budget. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with some hammers here. This is a dead blow hammer. This is a ball peen hammer. If you can only get one, I recommend probably starting out with a ball peen, and then you can get a dead blow later on. They're fairly inexpensive. You can pick them up if you're just starting out at Harbor Freight. It's a great place to find tools that are, if you're on a budget. If you're looking for tools that you can keep for a long time, I do not recommend starting out there. Possibly places like Matco, Snap-on, you know, nicer places where you can get some better quality tools. That's completely up to you. Next on the list is a combination wrench set. These happen to be Husky. You can pick them up at Home Depot. These have a box inside, which is this one here, and a open inside. These are actually gear wrenches, which are really nice to have. However, they're a little bit more pricey than your standard wrench. So if you're on a budget, just a standard wrench set will work great. This set has metric and standard. The metric sizes are from 8 to 18. Standard sizes are from 1/4 inch to 13/16. That's gonna be kind of a blanket. That's gonna cover most of the things that you need to do. If you start getting into working in larger vehicles or some specialty stuff, you might need to expand on this set. However, this is gonna be kind of a common blanket. It'll do most of what you need to. Sockets are really nice. Sockets are also a little bit more expensive typically. So if you're just starting out, you can do most things with just the wrenches. Next, we're moving over to the screwdrivers. A good set of screwdrivers is really important. I have a set of 3 flathead screwdrivers and a set of 3 Phillips. The number 2 Phillips is gonna be your most used screwdriver. It's nice to have them all, but number 2 is gonna be your most used. These happen to be Cobalt. You can pick them up at Lowe's who carries Cobalt. There's many brands out there. I don't necessarily recommend only this brand. There's a ton out there. Screwdrivers can range in price as well, so pick out whatever fits your budget. Next, these are pliers. These are really important to have in a shop. These are slip notch pliers. These happen to be Snap-on. They have a really nice gnarled grip on them that can grip onto like hose clamps and things like that really well. Those work great. These are channel lock pliers. These can work really well for many different things that adjust to many different sizes. They're great as well. And some side cutters or dikes. These are great to have around the shop as well, cutting, you know, zip ties, wire, things like that. Those are awesome tools to have as well. Now, last but not least, a flashlight or some source of light. You can get something as cheap as this, where they're, you know, a couple dollars. You can pick them up at, you know, Walmart, Harbor Freight, those kinds of things. They are not the best light. You get what you pay for, but some light, in my opinion, is better than no light. There's also these kind of mechanic style lights where you've got, you know, a floodlight and different style lights on them. They work great as well. My personal favorite light for working in the shop is this Milwaukee Underhood light. It works amazing. This light actually unclips from its mount and you can hang it, you can put it anywhere. It has 2 different modes. It's got a Milwaukee battery that plugs into it, and it also hooks directly under the hood of your vehicle or inside while you're cleaning it out. It's really great. These are definitely more expensive though. I actually have a video and a review of this light. If you're interested, I will link it up above, as well as I will put a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing one as well. I think that this is a pretty good start out to your tools. You could probably get into a good set of all of this for under, you know, $200-ish, kind of in that ballpark, but it's gonna cover most of what you need to do in the garage. I think it's a great little kit to start out. As time goes on, I will expand this video as you get more technical in your auto or just garage journey. There's gonna be more tools that you're gonna want to make your life easier. We'll expand on that, but I think this is a good start here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you watching the video. And if it has any type of value to you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel.